It's 30 more with another episode of, Crackdown Stories. Episode 15, you feel me? Stop the violence, I'm pushing for peace for the city. Too many young people starting to lose their life, you feel me? And I feel like they don't know the game, you feel me? Or maybe they just don't understand, But that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. You gotta know what you get in yourself in and what you signed up for. And that's one thing, I ain't signed up for. It's too much disloyalty in the streets, you feel me? I'm gonna start from the beginning, when I first jumped in the streets. I ain't gonna get into too much stuff, but I'm gonna give y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the truth, and I'm gonna give y'all the real, and I'm gonna give y'all, the grimy side, the good side, the bad side. I'm gonna give y'all some of the game. And how I'm gonna start off? I'm gonna start off from the beginning. You feel me? With that being said, I think I jumped off the porch. I jumped off the porch at like 16 for real. Jumped off the porch. At first, it all started like when I started going to Chester High School, you feel me? Chester High, and I ain't trying to diss, Chester or the school, but Chester High ain't a good school, man. Well, it wasn't when I was going there, that's where everybody formed their gangs, and that's where, people rep their hoods and stuff like that, you feel me? And that's where all the gang stuff started. It all started off with fights, people fighting and stuff like that. And one thing about me, I think I earned my name from fighting, because one thing about me, I always can fight. I don't think I lost no fights. Only time I lost a fight was from a girl. She pulled my jacket over my head in 8th grade. I really used to beat motherfuckers up. Couldn't nobody beat me, and I hit hard. So, I think I got my name from beating people up in Chester High. That's how people knew not to play with me. You feel me? I started fighting, getting in fights and repping my hood in 10th grade. 9th grade, I wasn't into it. It'd be everybody else fighting. I'd be the only one not in it. How I got pulled in it was from peer pressure, you feel me? I feel like, we walking home from school, Mara didn't jump in the fight, you sweet, you ain't jump in the fight. So, you with your friends, they your friends, you feel me? So, they saying you ain't riding, and you going to school with them, you hanging out with them after school, so eventually you gonna get pulled into it, you feel me? So, I remember one time, we in school, motherfuckers was on fire, I just stole somebody, knocked them out. And then that's how it all started, you feel me? I feel like I started trapping that same year, I burnt my first quarter-ounce of weed, start selling it, flipping it. Then I seen because my 9th grade year I was a bum, but when I started getting money, that's when all the women came. That's when I felt like everything was falling in place. That's when the haters came and stuff like that. You feel me? Quarter-ounce, started flipping it. Flipping it, and it was all cool. We going out, partying, all that stuff. The normal stuff going on in the hood. You feel me? So I believe I started putting my friends on and stuff like that, giving them packs of weed to sell. I'll be hooking them up too, giving them extra grams and fronting them all. Like they never had to, come with me for money. I dish it out to them. I mean, go ahead, sell that. I mean, when you get the money, when you get right, bring the money back. You feel me? Stuff like that. And I remember like stuff like, like I said, only 3 people knew where I kept my stuff at. You feel me? And I remember like my stash spot. Like I be putting my stuff in there. And I remember like one time, I came out to bust a trap. And mind you, this all stuff when I was juvenile. You know what I mean? This what led up to me leaving the streets alone. You know what I mean? I'll be putting, and that's one thing, I wasn't woke back in the days. You know what I mean? So I ain't pay attention to that stuff. I had to really sit back and think, you know what I mean, and start paying attention. That's what made me leave the streets alone. And that's what made me say ain't no loyalty in it. You know what I mean? I have like a pound of weed in a stash spot, or 2 pounds, you know what I mean? And I have a scale in there, bags, I have it all and stuff. I remember one time I came out and only 3 people knew where I kept my stuff at, you feel me? You know what I mean? I come out, it's winter time, it's snowing, I try to bust a trap, and I goes in the alleyway, you know what I mean? Instantly I goes in my spot, and I notice everything ain't where it's at. So, you know what I mean? I grab my stuff, I'm about to put it somewhere else, you know what I mean? Now, I come back out, I see my scale sitting in the middle of the alleyway in the snow. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, somebody was trying to get me. I don't know who it was. You know what I mean? I ain't see nobody. I don't know. You feel me? But I know only 3 people knew where my stuff was at. You know what I mean? I can't point a finger and say who it was. You feel me? You know what I mean? I remember I used to keep myself, I moved there, I started putting it in the car. And one of my cars, I had 2 cars at the time, you feel me? Now, somebody trying to break in my car. Like, if a motherfucker, I can't say who it was, you feel me? But like I said, it had to be somebody I know. Because, if a person know you keeping, work in a car, first thing they going to do is, bust the windows out and pull the trunk piece open, pop the trunk, and take the shit. You feel me? So when I come outside, I see something in between my doors, so they trying to open the door to pop the trunk. And I said, man, that gotta be somebody I know, because anybody else would have just popped the trunk and bust the windows and popped the trunk and took everything out. So it seemed like they didn't want to do nothing to the car. You feel me? So it felt like it was somebody I know. You feel me? Nah, I mean, and I remember times, it just like, I remember times like, nah, I mean, let me see, I remember times, it was all fun. Like, I was getting money, you feel me? So I wasn't really, I was too busy chasing females and getting money. I wasn't really worried about too much. Like, I always liked the money and women. So I wasn't really focused on other stuff. But at the same time, a lot of people knew not to play with me, you feel me? I feel like, and mind you, I wound up catching a case around that time. Somebody got jumped, and I ain't had nothing to do with it. I wound up getting locked up for it. The cops come grab me, question me, because they beat the boy up real bad. They said, give me some names, tell me who had something to do with it. I'm like, I don't know nothing, I don't know no names. You feel me? So, I was locked up for like a month out of juvenile detention center. I went to trial. The motherfucker came to court, took the stand on me. But my lawyer was so nice that he beat the case because he proved that the witness was lying. You know what I mean? He was doing all types of shit, proved that the witness was lying. And I mean, I beat the case, come home. I started chilling for a little bit. I wasn't even selling drugs no more. I was chilling. You know what I mean? But then I started back up. You know what I mean? I was messing with a chick. Mind you, you know what I mean? I remember like in the middle of, I remember before I started talking about women, I remember one time I got in an argument with somebody. And I remember he bring up, like, you trust your girl? I'm like, what you mean I trust my girl? Like, we get in an argument, you trust the girl. I said, nigga, you don't get more money than me. He said, but you trust your girl? I said, I don't trust nobody. He said, well, what is love without trust? You feel me? So now, it never clicked in my head. You feel me? So now, I believe it was a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna have to make another episode, but you know what I mean? I remember that. Nah, I mean, it ain't never clicked in my head. Nah, I mean, I had a girl at the time. Nah, I mean, we trapping, going out, having fun and stuff like that. I'm trying to think, like, it was times, like, I felt like motherfuckers tried to backdoor. Like it'd be crazy. I remember, like, one time, I mean, this motherfucker ain't never called my phone for nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all be paying attention to that stuff out here and shit. I remember a long time ago, somebody called me and told me to come pick them up. And I'm just like, this motherfucker ain't never called me for a ride before, but you calling me out the blue for a ride. You ain't never called me for a ride before, and you ain't never called me before. So I'm like, that was weird. So I just said, but at the time, like, I wasn't smart. You know, I got smart after, you know, a situation. I started paying attention. Now, I mean, I just, like, I had feeling, like, I had a feeling, but I didn't know what it meant. You feel me? Now, I mean, so, it's like when you get money, everybody be hating. You gotta watch out for motherfuckers when you get money. It was a lot of times, like, you know, a lot of tricky stuff was going on. Like, I remember one time, a chick called me and told me come get her friends, and the motherfucker run out with an AR with a chopper. You feel me? We couldn't even pull off. We just had to open the door. Like, what's up? They like, damn. They said Mar was out here. I'm like, damn. But he like, I didn't know they was talking about that Mar. I thought they was talking about a different Mar. You feel me? And I'm like, damn, these bitches try to line me up. So it'd be like stuff like that you gotta, you know, watch out for. Like, you can't trust these females out here. I mean, with that being said is, you know, that's all this stuff like 2010. All the stuff I'm telling y'all probably like 2010. I remember, like, it's a lot. I remember I'm trying to think, like, what am I missing? Because I'm trying to do this all. I remember.